Mediland Pharm is a business that's established as a strong and profitable business that targets the incoming Chinese tourist market. There's a strong demand from China for Australia as a tourist destination and for Australian products. And through the 3 stores that Mediland Pharm has in Sydney, Melbourne and the Gold Coast, we're able to meet many of the demands of those current Chinese tourists. So much so that the business has grown over the past 15 years and is now turning over $35 million with a profit of about $3.7 million a year from 50,000 Chinese tourists, which we really see as a drop in the bucket. I mean, there's enormous potential for that market to grow. We know that there are increasing demand for Chinese tourists to come to Australia. We know that there are already 1.25 million Chinese tourists coming to Australia per year, and we've just captured a tiny proportion of that market through our current business. But we know that there are great opportunities to grow that from where we are, and this is why we're looking to list on the ASX.
Our business model is very unique. We have stores in Sydney, Melbourne and Gold Coast. These are the destinations that Chinese are travelling to. We partner up with inbound travel operators based here in Australia that have partnerships with OTOs in China, outbound tour operators, bringing in group travel to our stores. There's a commission structure which we pay, and we have the exclusivity for those group travellers to visit our stores exclusively. In 2017, 1.25 million Chinese visited Australia, spending $6,600 per head. We captured 50,000 and they spent approximately about $750 to $800 per head, resulting in excess of $35 million total revenue. With the growth in China, people have a lot more disposable income now, and they are wanting to travel abroad, particularly to Australia, as Australia is seen as a very safe destination. We see these ample opportunities for us to promote ourselves in China further and increase our fair share of that travel sector.
What really excites me is that Mediland Pharm has already established a strong and profitable business, but has enormous potential to grow that, particularly through the plans for e-commerce, being able to continue to build a relationship with those 50,000 customers a year after they go back to China, and grow that quite quickly, as you can imagine, really does provide the potential to see Mediland Pharm become a powerhouse company. And that's what really excites me, is that the company's been so well run to date and has this enormous potential waiting to be captured. And through the IPO and the funds raised, I believe that we can do that quite quickly. So we have a very experienced board and management team. I've been involved in public company life on the board for around 20 years, mainly in biotechnology, which I'm happy to use to help the company develop its own branded products in the health supplement space. We have John Shen, who's the Executive Director, who's built the business up over the past 15 years with his family, and he's very experienced and understands the business. Tracy Cray, a Non-Executive Director, 15 years experience in retail, and also knows the company well. Theo Renard, the Non-Executive Director, who has a strong accounting and finance background with 21 years of experience on company boards. And Yesh, who of course has great knowledge and experience in the day-to-day operations of the company. So it really is a strong, dynamic, ambitious and robust team that we believe can take the company forward and protect and manage the shareholders' interests.
The funds we want to use will go towards setting our e-commerce platform, so when the travellers return to China they have some connectivity with us. We also want to utilise the funds to develop our own brands, partnering up with these TGA Therapeutic Goods Administration facilities that we currently have partnerships with, developing and branding our own product range that we can just target through our stores and through our e-commerce platform. Lastly is further expand the store network within Australia and possibly New Zealand where Chinese are travelling to.